get right into the video. Number 1, I learned to appreciate and enjoy time with my family more and not feel so cringe or embarrassed by the things that they say or do. Instead, I'm learning to appreciate their little quirks that make them them and just laughing about them instead of being embarrassed by them. Forgot my little microphone. Just changing up the scenery to make the video interesting. Number 2, birthdays. I learned to love celebrating my birthday and not treat it like just any other day because God gave me another year. I realized birthdays don't have to be a big celebration. It could just be a home-cooked meal with family at home. I mean, it could be a home-cooked meal with family, and that's all you need. It's the simple things that make your birthday special. I remember feeling scared in school that no one would remember my birthday and I wouldn't get any birthday wishes. So it was easier treating it like it wasn't a big deal, so I wouldn't have to face the disappointment of friends not remembering my birthday. But now I value my birthdays. Every little worry was so little and every obstacle had a solution to overcome it. Everything works out in God's timing. Friendships change and that's okay. There are seasons where you drift from friendships and there are seasons where you make new friends. Or there are seasons where you become closer to old friends. And trust me, it's possible making new friends in your late or mid-20s, even though it seems very hard. Also, when friendships change, it's a time for you to reflect on what kind of people you want to surround yourself with. Makeup. I've been more aware of the makeup ingredients that I put on my face. There's so many harmful ingredients that I wasn't aware of until recently. Thank you, TikTok. And I'm still learning on what kind of ingredients are harmful to my body, and I will go through my makeup to see what I should keep or not. Welcome to my living room. Number 6. This one was a hard one for me to realize. Integrating into church can be hard and it can take a few weeks or months or even up to a year to truly deepen relationships and make meaningful connections with people. It'll just take time to truly connect with people at church. I've never really had a home church before, so it's a little scary to me, but I'm getting there. Welcome to my kitchen floor. Asian squat. No feet pics. I'm not getting any younger and I'm learning to try new things and get out of my comfort zone. Being in your 20s is learning who you are, what your interests are in life, and just last week I took my first Pilates class and I enjoyed it. We are going to bother Callie for a bit. Let me get lower so you guys can see her. When something is bothering you in a friendship, it's better to just let it go sometimes. Hi there. It's all about discernment, and if you feel like the issue is going to affect your friendship in the long run, then address it. Am I bothering you? But if it's something small they did once or twice and they have good intentions and you know they have good intentions, then just let it go. We don't have to address everything that's bothering us. Right, Callie? She's very forgiving, aren't you? Welcome to my plant collection, aka my parents' plants. Callie came to visit. Hi! Yes, this is the mic. This one I'm still trying to work on, but it's to enjoy the little things in life and not get so caught up with making money, a good career path, or getting that house, which, by the way, no one can afford these days in our generation. All these things come and go, but enjoying the little things like spending time with family and friends and just going for a walk and enjoying nature. All these things will really help and improve our mental health. Sometimes it's not always about that hustle that we are so influenced to do after we graduate school. Okay, I'm gonna go find better lighting now. Okay, bye, Callie. What better lighting than outside? It's hard finding best friends or really close friends, so when you found them, don't let them go unless it's toxic. No matter how busy you are, try to keep up with them. Kylie's playing ball in the back. I am now under the shade. Sorry for the noise, if there is any background noise, because there's a little bit of construction going on. Making sure I eat healthy before my period has really helped lessen my period pain. Also, drinking honey and lemon water with chia seeds has helped with my bloating during my period. Drinking heated up oat milk makes me faint during my period, so I stay away from that now. I don't know why. If you know why, please let me know, because I would love to know why every time I drink heated up oat milk, I faint. Take your parents out to eat or hang out with them. I know I'm bad at this and I'm learning to appreciate them more. I watched this video a long time ago and it said that once you move out of your house and start your own family, you will barely see your parents, and if you only see them, let's say once a month maximum, then you will only see them 12 times a year. So that's pretty little compared to when we live at home. And I live at home and I see my parents every day. Sometimes it can be hard, but I love them, and when I think about it, it's sad when I move out and start my own family, I won't see them as much anymore, unless I live really close to them, like I'm a neighbor. But in this housing market, I don't think so. But yeah, cherish your parents and spend more time with them. I am learning to do that. Life gets busy with work, and I'm learning to take my dog out more on adventures, spend more quality time with her, and just learning to drop things for her. Like, it's not always about work, it's not always about the things that I need to do. She relies on me to take her out, to have fun, and as much as I love going out to have fun and spend time with friends outside, she would also like to go out. I've learned to do that more and know that she needs me. Treat yourself once in a while to a meal. I usually do not get takeout for myself. I only go out to buy food at a restaurant or get takeout when I'm with friends or with Christian or when there's an event. Growing up, getting food at a restaurant was a luxury. I don't get takeout for myself because it doesn't feel like a special occasion, and so I don't. And I should do that more. I realized the few times that I have bought takeout for myself, I felt really happy, and it's nice to treat yourself to a meal once in a while. I love McDonald's nuggets. I know they're not good for you, but I will treat myself next time to those nuggets. Give yourself grace. Don't be too hard on yourself and celebrate the small milestones that you've reached. A lot of the times I set big milestones, and when I don't reach them in the amount of time that I wanted to, or I don't reach them in general, I put myself down and I'm pretty hard on myself. But I realized that learning is a part of the journey there. That also means I may fail a lot before I reach my goal. I've learned to give myself credit for the small goals that I have already reached. Singleness is so special and it should be celebrated. I'm in a relationship now, but I learned this when I was single, and to be honest, when I was single, I didn't value it as much as I should have. In society, people tend to celebrate relationships like there's Valentine's Day, but singleness is such a happy time as well. You get to explore who you truly are before you get into a relationship. Not that you can't explore who you are in a relationship, but it's a different feeling and a different journey. I'm really comfy here, but I'm gonna move to a different spot to keep you guys on your toes. Where should I move to? move in this corner. Oh, my window's open. I felt so much confidence when I found my style. I felt more confident wearing what I liked rather than just wearing the latest trends all the time. And this also includes your makeup look too. I used to think wearing foundation all the time and heavy eyeshadow was the way to go. But when I found what I'm comfortable wearing and what I wear on my face, I felt so much better about myself. It's such a confidence booster knowing that you feel good in what you wear and that you are unique in your own style. I don't like working out because it feels repetitive and it's boring to me in my opinion. But recently I've taken some classes using ClassPass, so it was free. I did Pilates and yoga, and I'm planning to do more with the trial that I have right now. Not sponsored at all. I like the classes way more than just going to the gym. The classes can be pricey, so when my trial ends, I'm going to find maybe like class packages that I can go to, or just different ways to stay active. I realized how important it is to stay active and healthy because it changes my mood in a good way. Every time I stay active, I'm in such a better mood and my body feels physically healthier and more energized. I'm still on the hunt for some activities, so please let me know if you recommend any classes or activities to do. I'm not a sporty person. I do like playing sports for fun, but I'm uncoordinated, so probably not any sports teams unless I get really good at it magically. I forgot to add number 19, my bad. If you want to start something like a business, a YouTube, cycling classes, just do it. Although I understand some circumstances you may not be able to. Last year when I was starting my YouTube, I learned to stop putting my dreams off because if not now, when? If I didn't start it last year, I would probably still be telling myself not yet. But we only live once and we are only young ones, so get started on your passions. Wearing sunscreen. I've learned that wearing sunscreen is so important. It helps prevent skin cancer and also helps prevent wrinkles. But try to find some sunscreens that are oxybenzone free because that is harmful to your body. I thought this would be a cool area to film. Do I talk to the camera or the mirror? Relationships. I've learned to not take for granted what my partner does on a daily basis and just appreciating them and thanking them for the little things that they do. Relationships part 2. Sometimes, thought there was a spider. When we get too comfortable in our relationship, it tends to feel not exciting anymore. So keep dating each other, try new things together, go on new adventures. Live in the moment. My family loves taking pictures. They take a lot of pictures and I love taking pictures too. It's really nice to look on and just for the memes, you know? But I've learned to live in the moment rather than getting caught up in taking the perfect photo or getting enough pictures. I have really bad back and neck pain because of my bad posture. This is exaggerated, but this is, let's see, this is how I usually stand. So I'm a little slouched over and my neck is kind of coming forward. And I'm trying to remember to put my shoulders back, stand up tall, and tuck my chin in a bit and not go like this. Posture is important, and I screwed up in high school because I had really bad posture. I was sitting 5 to 8 hours a day studying, and I know I was one of those students, studied all the time. I didn't give myself a break. I didn't stand up or anything to stretch. So now I stretch all the time. I make sure I stand up. When I'm working at a desk, I try to stand up every 30 minutes to an hour. It could be 2 to 3 hours for you, but this is what works for me because I squirm a lot and I can't sit still for more than 20 minutes. Yeah, make sure you have good posture while you're sitting or have an ergonomical chair, mouse, keyboard, desk, whatever it is. As I get older, I'm realizing that I enjoy intentional conversations with friends and in my relationship, and just even with people in general. I know sometimes it's a little hard talking to people you just met, so it's a little surface level, but when you get to that intentional conversation, it's great. It creates a deeper connection and more meaningful conversations. So be intentional. Number 26. Forgot my microphone. I don't know if it's just a Canadian thing, but I say sorry a lot, like an obsessive amount. Sometimes it's out of habit and it's just part of my vocabulary now where I just unconsciously just say it. When I say sorry, I do feel bad, but it's an excessive amount where it's unneeded sometimes. And it makes me feel not confident in myself because it feels like I'm doubting myself. Obviously, saying sorry is okay when you're intentional about it and not just mindlessly saying it. But I've learned and am still learning to say sorry when it's needed and discern when it's not needed, and still be a respectful person, but not having to feel guilty for every single thing that I do. And I'm also an overthinker, so I think that plays into me saying sorry a lot. Those are the 26 things that I learned at 26. And I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys took something away from this. I'm sure there's so many more things that I learned, but these are the 26 things. Have a beautiful day and see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!